Thank you, Sustainable Pittsburgh, Secretary Davin. My first comment I want to make is Sustainable Pittsburgh was truly an inspiration to me because I didn't even know what sustainability was until I was introduced to Court Gold. And it's truly the foundation for many of the initiatives that the Borough of Monaca has undertaken. And the Community Essentials is an inspiration which challenges us to undertake additional initiatives. So, I can't thank them much for the successes that Monaca Borough has achieved in the recognition. Go to the next slide. Okay. So, Court had asked me to emphasize my presentation on the profits of sustainability, which is one of the three prongs. But before I do that, I want to take about a minute to emphasize what I feel is innovation and how important that is. And I want to talk to you about going from this technology to this technology. Now, in stand here, I'm using a Tic Tac that is approximately the size of an LED module. And for the record, I want to say that I am receiving no royalties for promoting Tic Tac, nor the fact that it's an Italian manufacturer that makes it. So, Tic Tac unveiled their first innovation in 7 years after an 18-month study, and some of you may have heard this in the media recently. They've determined that there's 3 reasons why people eat Tic Tacs. The first is to freshen their breath. The second is to get a sweet, fruity moment. And the third is an emotional rescue. They've done a study on the millennials that they get bored in less than 1 minute with a Tic Tac in their mouth, so they innovated a flavor-changing Tic Tac with the cherry cola and the peach lemonade. But what I want to share with you today is some other findings from this study is that the millennium segment, they want to live in sustainable communities with walkable and bikeable communities, low carbon footprints, and innovative communities. So my first profitability in sustainability is in reference to our traffic light conversions. We changed 4 signalized intersections, and our light bulb cost was approximately $5,153. We received a 50% match from SPC in a grant, and then our installation fees to change those bulbs out was $4,811 for a total cost of $7,387.50. What we saw after the installation in 2009, that our maintenance costs, annual maintenance costs, were reduced to $6,500 because, when a red light goes out, the yellow bulb doesn't go out simultaneously, so you're constantly calling back your signalization maintenance company to come change these bulbs. And then our electricity also went down approximately $650 for an annual savings of $7,150, which relates to approximately a 1-year payback. Our other initiative was our street light conversion. We also participated in Duquesne's Lights conversion program, and where they charge you $109 for a 106-watt LED fixture. And they call it a conversion fee. Because if you went out on fair market to buy that particular fixture, you're probably going to pay about $300. The borough converted 74 of our street lights out of a total of 484, and we recognized approximately a $10.72 saving per light, which translates to approximately a 10-month payback. Our next sustainable profitable initiative was we installed a system-wide water leak detection system. What this does is it notifies us of leaks before they surface, and I'm sure, listening to the media, you hear of the sinkholes that occur, and this actually provides us the ability to save our community from those hazards. It also pinpoints our leaks to minimize our repair costs, and it's a huge water conservation benefit. So here's our savings. We installed it in late 2011, early 12, fully installed. Our utilities were $104,000, and we saw a significant decrease of 35% in 2012, 39% in 2013, and 38% in 14. Chemicals, because we were fixing our leaks and this unaccounted for water didn't have to be treated with chemicals, we saved 40% in 2012, 45% in 13, and 50% in 2014. Overtime, giving us the ability of fixing these leaks during straight time as opposed to a burst happening at midnight and calling out our staff for overtime. We were able to manage when these repairs would be fixed. In 2012, we reduced our overtime by 27%. In 2013, 31%. And then our data got a little skewed in 2014, and that was primarily due to some personnel issues and medical-related instances where it caused additional overtime. But if we go to our budget and you see our regular wages were decreased 18,173. So we're seeing significant savings there. The next slide, this is primarily for Secretary Davin and the DCED. Sustainability, in my opinion, I noticed a typo there, is the gift that keeps on giving. And also, it's the grant that keeps on giving. And I want to strongly encourage the administration of Governor Wolf and the DCED to continue funding these green sustainable initiatives, because they continue to pay, not in the initial year that you receive the funding, but many, many years after that. And in this slide, you see the double rainbow in the sky, and it's kind of like we find that pot of gold at the end of both of them. And sustainability is as simple as tic-tac-toes. Come on, tic-tac-toes. I thought, come on. 3 Ps in a row: people, planet, and profit. Thank you.